GM, everyone, GM. I added a little animation there to the end of the intro this morning. GM Craig, mate, good to have you back. GM to everyone in the chat. 4 a.m. for you, Dead Oxide, mate. Appreciate you. 4 a.m. What does that mean? Where are you? Asia. I assume you're in Asia then. Mate, how are you? How was your holiday? Talk to us. New Zealand, beautiful country. Honestly, in my opinion, one of the most stunning countries in the world, and I've ticked off maybe 30 plus countries across the world. So maybe what's that? That's not even in. That's over 10%. So hey, I can claim that. But yeah, New Zealand arguably is one of my favorite countries in the world. Mate, how was your trip? Talk to us. How are you?
GG. Hello, Greeny. Hello, everybody who's tuning in to the bear market. Welcome back. Good to be back. No, it was good, dude. It was a great trip. Did Wellington. My folks did Christchurch. Some of my wife's parents, she's adopted, so she's got 7,000 family members.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so that gets complicated. And then we went to Queenstown for a bit of relaxation. But as you and I were talking offline, when you go away on holiday, it's not always sort of the relaxing break you need. This holiday was more of a break to see family I hadn't seen in sort of 6 to 9 years. So there was a lot of driving and getting places, and this person wants to see, you know, how all that stuff is, which is great. But you don't always come back like, although I have come back better because obviously your nervous system, I think, settles down. When you trade, you take on a lot of fight or flight emotions. So it was good to not have those. So that break was good. Obviously, Queenstown was ridiculous. Had an awesome house there overlooking the water, and that thing was off its head, man. So Queenstown was great. Definitely, if you haven't been there, go check it out. What was the other place I went with the church? Lake Tekapo.
Oh, I can't remember, man. I went there in 2016, so I have a very...
Gotcha. Yeah, I went there when I was 12 years old, so that was a long time ago. Yeah. In fact, most of you in the room wouldn't have been alive then, man, if you took the age difference. But
Wanaka is stunning as well. That's a beautiful place in the world.
Yeah, that is. We didn't get there, but Wanaka is good. No, aqua blue water, nice friendly people, small town sort of mentality. So, after being places like, say, Sydney and that, it was a nice change of pace, man. People still smile, say good day, which is nice. Probably like where you were from, Greeny, back in the day, where you grew up probably a bit like that as well. Sort of small, not smaller town, but like a little bit different to the big city, right? The big smoke.
Yeah, Toowoomba's, I mean, it's a big town now, but look, everyone knew everyone, or like you at least knew most of the schools, like, and people who were in your community and stuff. So you'd walk around, but it's funny how it all works. I mean, I am so happy we moved out of the city. Like, there's certain things, but we had our close friends come up on the weekend as well and spend a bit of time with us.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, "Oh, do you miss like living in Brisbane?" And we're like, honestly, no. Like, sure, you get like, there's obviously it's easier to go to like watch live sport. Like, I would have loved to go to the Gabba and watch the cricket or watch more Broncos games this year and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, I'm like, honestly, the peace of mind that you get from living at the coast, you're 10 minutes to the beach. We're paying slightly above what you would pay in Brisbane for a 4-bedroom house with a backyard. We have a dog. Whereas in Brisbane, we would have a 2-bedroom apartment. You go to sleep at night and you can hear the ocean. Okay, you can't fucking do that in Brisbane, right?
You hear sirens, in the city. Sirens.
Yeah. I mean, dude, Europe is horrendous. When we stayed in Lisbon for a week 2 years ago, and oh my god, it was like, oh no, it was last year. We stayed in Lisbon for a week, and oh my god, dude, it was like sirens at all hours a day or tooting like horns, and I was like, dude, how can you live in a place like this? Like, it's just. I
think when you leave a city is only when you realize what you put yourself through. Like, I used to go off track a bit here, but I used to live in Wellington on the main city strip where all the bars and clubs are. And so my bedroom window is directly facing onto the main road, and there was a balcony, so I could climb out my window, walk along a balcony, and climb into the bars and clubs window instead of lining up to get in, which was awesome at the time. But after a while, once I moved away from that, I realized how loud it was all the time and how when there was silence, it was so weird. And it was nice not to hear vomiting or the smell of piss and like, man.
Traffic or whatever it is, right? Like, it's crazy. The one exception, obviously, of moving away from a city is there's less opportunity. So like trying to find a job is more challenging for someone like my wife and whatnot as well.
Mm-hmm.
So look, there's perks to both. I mean, you are further away now from probably friends and family. But again, if you value friends and family, you're going to make the effort to travel to see them anyway, right? So, and I would actually argue that it's a nicer location for them to come and hang out with you now because you can
That's
stay
right.
here and go to the beach. Like we got both sets of parents coming up over the next couple of weeks for
Cool.
Christmas, and that'll be super fun. So yeah, big GM to everyone. Good to have Craig back. Market is absolutely horrible. Hence the title today. But obviously, massive shout out to our two partners, OKX. As you can see, we are still holding the golden, well, not the golden bucket, the 382 from the low to the all-time high. Probably a pivotal level for me to hold this 80K low or 83K region. If we can't hold that, then honestly, we probably do head back to 70K sooner rather than later. I'm very much in the camp of a lower high, and I don't know. I read some analysts. Some analysts are calling for like 112. Other analysts are like, yeah, we're going to 107. I would say 98 to 100 still remains a big level for me because that's where we have the 21 EMA coming down. It also is where we broke this range. It's also the 0.5 of this range here from this low to that current high up the top as well. So yeah, I don't know. 100K seems a big level. And yeah, I've got my DCA spot buys ready to go on OKX. So highly recommend you can sign up down below. Safest exchange in the world. And yeah, guys, if you sign up now and do $500 of volume, you get 75 Bitcoin, 75 Bitcoins, 75
Man, I'd be just hang on. I'm going to sign up.
Wait, war announcement soon. Hold on, Deoxide. We'll get to that. Which war? You get $75 of Bitcoin for free, and you can also claim USDT, I think, up until Christmas as well. So the days are running out. It's literally a week until Christmas. So there are still some days for you to claim some USDT rewards as well on the platform, guys. So highly recommend checking it out. And then massive shout out to Yeet as well. We're at 35K. We've done okay this past week, but it would be good if we could push back towards six figures by the end of the month. So we got about 12 days, 13 days left in the month. Let's try and punch it up there. I've been saying this for a while, Craig, whilst you've been away, but the more volume you guys do, the higher chance we can give you away more money. Otherwise, Mando might cut us altogether. We'll have to wait and see how it works out in the new year, guys. A massive shout out to obviously our community. GG Martin hit gold. Jello's now over 5,000 points. Good to see Flora's back up over 4,000. So, guys, don't forget, the more volume you do, the better it is, obviously, for us and obviously the cash that we can give away. It also gives you a higher chance for a larger airdrop in the new year, potentially, with 40% going to the community from Yeet as well. As always, gamble responsibly. Please reach out to helplines if you do need help. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll give away another $50 today, as we do every single day. We're giving away $50 for cash. Yeah, Japan rate hike. I do agree. That's something to be aware of at the moment. Now, Coinbase news literally like only just dropped not long ago at all. But Coinbase announced products literally an hour ago, half an hour ago. But basically, they're bringing on prediction markets. They've got stock trading and equity perps and futures now on the platform. Full DEX integration, including millions of assets on Solana. This was announced last week or earlier this week. Borrowing against Ethereum and BTC. That's pretty big in my opinion. It would depend on what fees. I know Australia, there's a lot of Australian companies trying to do this as well. New payment and money transfer features coming. AI-powered Coinbase Advisor, Coinbase Business, and Coinbase Token Sales. Now, the top comment was, wait, is this going to allow us to stop freezing accounts, etc.? And he's like, ask Kobe. So it's hilarious. But I mean, like, not many people trade perps and stuff already on Coinbase. So look, it's good on. They're probably trying to hit the normies here as the worldwide adoption really kicks off. But yeah, I thought that was an interesting update as of this morning. But yeah, the market has absolutely been horrible. I was in a long last night. I absolutely nailed this long, but I set my TP way up here. And I should have had, again, I'm writing down my trading journal and I'm like, I should have had a take profit literally at the Monday high / this high from a couple of days ago that we hit. So, I mean, price action, if we look at this, Craig, this is literally what price action did overnight. So we actually, if we go down to the 1 hour, we had like a beautiful sweep on low time frames. I was trading this. I got into this long here. After I looked at this and I was like, I should short this. I decided not to short it. So I paper traded and that was the right decision. We came back into the golden pocket of this little mini breakup here. And then we rallied after a nice sweep. But we rejected crazily off the monthly open and the Monday high. The crazy thing is that we absolutely dumped to the downside and are back at the swing range of the 786 now at 85.6. So the market is in a really interesting stage, and it looks like the liquidity still of 10th to the 10th or something on chain or market makers or the books of Binance. I don't know, but something just looks incredibly weird. It just like this is just really weird price action at the moment. You don't often see this sort of shit. Like it just is so regimented, if that makes sense. Like it's just up and down and up and down. It's just and like even like this, like and like this here, like and like and then like look at Ethereum too. Ethereum went sideways, did absolutely nothing, and then goes, yeah,
Yeah.
let's pump all the way up to the monthly open, absolutely wick the shit out of this and dump below. Like, it's just like, what? Like, it's just like the market is in such a weird position. It's a tough time to trade, that's for sure. But now ETH is way down here at the bottom of this sort of range. So it's just a crazy time. And I would argue that you probably really shouldn't be actively trading unless you know what you're doing at this point in time.
Yeah, yeah. The market's traded pretty strangely for a while. For me personally, even the last, I don't know, 2 months, it's moved. Just it's got a bit of unpredictability to it now, and yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know who's or what stepped in, but it's moving strange. Maybe that is the 10th still being, or we're still being affected by it. But yeah, that price action is absolute shite. Like,
Yeah.
people, I saw a whole bunch of shorts got wrecked on the pump, and then longs got wrecked. I'm just like, fuck, man. It'll be nice when this sort of price action's over and it actually moves a bit.
It could take a while, in my opinion.
Yeah, I was sort of thinking end of December for me for the resolution of the falling wedge, but then it broke below. So now I'm like, oh man, I'm not too sure where this bad boy's going to pump from. I did like the rejection we saw. When was that? It was yesterday, wasn't it? It had a
Which
nice
rejection?
Sorry, the bounce. It had a good bounce yesterday, which is what I think you're talking about. Where I say nice bounce, I'm zooming in on the 4 hourly, where it sort of came up and hit its head there.
Yeah.
On that downward, there's that what could I call it? Resistance line.
Mm-hmm.
Just can't
This
get
is
above
the
them.
previous, yeah, this is the all-time high resistance.
I've been watching that for ages, and it's just fighting. And every time I think, I'm like, this could be it, it gets absolutely fucking smashed. So, yeah, tough to trade. I'm glad I wasn't here for 2 weeks because nothing actually really happened apart from just go slightly lower.
Mm-hmm.
My thoughts on it, though, as frustrating as it is, I still think lower high. But fuck, I've been saying that.
Lower first. Okay, real question though.
Yeah.
Do you like? I mean, I've got probably my take. Do you think we go lower first? Like, do we sweep back these 80K or this 83, 84K region first, and then we challenge a lower high into the new year? Or do you think this is it now? This is a high low here, and we attempt to break out towards mid 90s, 100K sooner rather than later?
Yeah, I don't have the answer to that one. It's one of those two.
That's trading, right?
Like, just keep going down. So that's the third.
Yeah.
I'm leaning. Oh man, I would have said I was leaning heavily towards the first, which is just accumulate here. We've seen the bottom, and we go up from here. But fuck, man, the amount of weakness we're seeing and the rejections we're seeing, I'm now starting to be open to the suggestion of lower, bro.
Yeah. It feels that way. It does feel that way.
It's like, but that's more my gut. Like now, so I mean, I guess there's technicals in there as well, but I'm open to lower. I think if your time horizon, I know this is cheesy to say, is big enough, then it'll be okay. I don't mean years. I mean I still think we see a lower high. I just don't know what the market needs to get the juice to get going. Like, I'm wondering when a buyer is going to step in. What price? What price do buyers need to go, I'm now confident this is a discount rather than we're going to go lower? And I'm just wondering where the people are that screen we're going high at 127K. Are they not buying any more Greenie? Because they seem very positive that we're going to go to 100 or 200K, we were told, Greenie. And Kathy Wood told us 300. Oh, by the way, I was watching, who was it? Was a Jason Pizzino video you said the day before, and Kathy Wood, I can't remember who was comparing it to, but had lost quite a significant amount of money with her trading firm or whatever you call it recently. So it just shows you that even the big brains in the space get it wrong. I think we're talking the billions, but it might have been, that's good, Greenie. You got you need the Kicks nose strip. So I think maybe lower. Do we need to feel more pain? Maybe.
I kind of lean that way. Like, I am long here because this is like decent price action. We do have room here on the weekly to say we might, like, we're getting close here. Weekly just needs to close above 85 on Monday next week, and it probably turns back up towards the upside. So it's probably right to be long here. but it also looks so weak at the moment. Like again, rejections from the yearly open, rejections from the golden pocket, rejections from the monthly open, rejections from this high time frame resistance from the all-time high. Like there's just so much confluence of weakness here that it does seem inevitable that this is like a bear flag potentially playing out, right? And that we dump from here. Like
Yeah, don't draw
and
it
then
like
we go
that.
from here further. So I mean, it could have played out already.
Yeah.
We'll wait and see. But yeah, I don't know. Like the pivotal level for me is obviously we got to hold this region, otherwise we do hit 74. And if we don't hit 74, then it looks like we probably head back to probably 70 very quickly. 69 previous all-time high would make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
We also have liquidity in this order block here as well that you could go back and challenge. So um, yeah, it seems that I think we'll get Bitcoin. I actually think we'll get Bitcoin at between the 40K region in a bear market. And
Yeah.
I think that'll be a generational opportunity. And I think your upside will be at least a 3 to 4x, I think, from that low. I would say like 50K to 200 makes a lot of sense, probably. Or at least 50 to 150, I would say. It's pretty reasonable.
What I was looking at as well. I was actually just doing some napkin math yesterday with myself. Good day, Wigmo. What's up, dude?
Hey, mate.
What's up, brother? Thanks for pulling up.
He's probably on holidays now, actually. He's probably on holidays.
Oh, yeah. We have to get him on. We have to get you on, Nick. I know we've been saying this for almost 3 years now, but maybe we can make it happen. Shout out for jumping on Who Shows a Bren Trades show.
Did he jump on Bren's show? I've been watching a bit of Bren in the mornings as well. Yeah.
But I'm thinking the same, Greenie, and I've done the same. It's funny, your numbers are so similar to mine in that I think we get a 3 to 4x from the bear to the bull. I possibly think the next bull run won't be as this is going to be funny for people to hear, as good as this bull run for Bitcoin. I think the 7 to 8x we got this run. I'm not sure whether we're going to continue to see 7 to 8x's moving forward.
All the boys are here. Boots on as well.
Yeah,
good to see you, legend.
I was looking for my Zins before boot and I couldn't fucking find them. Just give me a bit of pep. But no, I'm similar numbers. I'm thinking I actually put a post up as a piss take about 6 months ago saying, see you guys Bitcoin 38 to 42.
Yeah.
And I'd done a bit of charting, guys, and I didn't think that was impossible to see if you're looking at about an 80% pullback. And then I decided to buffer it with the ETFs and make it about 70%. And it still took us to the 40s, man.
Yeah.
So whether we see that low, I don't know. But the thing is, you don't really have to care either, because if you're buying at 74, 69, I'm just going to DCA down.
Knowing that it's a long-term plan.
Yeah, because I didn't get the bottom last time. I didn't get 16K. I got about between 24 and 32K Bitcoin. That was my first buy. So I really know, going on past history, bottoms are really hard to time. I probably find tops harder than bottoms, funny enough. But it's the same story both ways. And I saw Millie from Millionaire Chat put up a post yesterday. Shit, he cracks me up. He put up a post saying, the top was in, blah, 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 and we're going to wait for this bottom. And I said, man, people are going to fuck up the bottom just like they did the top. Like, no one's going to time the bottom just like they didn't time the selling of the top. And everyone listening right now, if you didn't time the top, you probably won't time the bottom. So don't try to. I would say DCA in, like you and I talk about all the time, Greenie. Look, you may have to wear a bit of downside for a little while, but at least you're in a trade. So when the upside comes, you're in and you're not chasing it, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm just going to do the same strategy I did last bear market. You and I were just buying the lows. And it worked out great. My best trade this bull run, and you know what? When I look at it, I should have just traded Bitcoin. Bitcoin, ordinals, and ETH NFTs for a moment in time, and Solana. Actually, I take that back, Greenie. I shouldn't have. There was some good gains there.
No, it's Craig. I've dominated. It's been my favorite cycle by far. And there's been too many trends. You just had to be a trend trader.
But if you weren't as plugged in as us and you couldn't focus 24/7, if you just DCA'd into Bitcoin in the bear market and scaled out as it went up, you'd probably come out at, I reckon, at least a 4x. So you probably would have out-traded the stock market and just about everything else, except I see Rams up 500%, Greenie. In the last 12 months, DDR RAM or something.
As in the car company RAM?
No, computers RAM.
As in, yeah. Computer RAM. Yeah, okay.
maybe we should have been buying up RAM, man, in the last year. But
Well, I mean, like, there's always going to be certain things. Like, Nvidia obviously has been crazy. Again, I just get like, I put this up this morning, Craig. I have a video. I went back today and looked at my YouTube videos from like 2023, 2024. I did this video in December 2023 when radium is 42 cents.
look at the red in the chart
And
too.
it went from 42 cents to $8. I talk through why I like it. I talk about why Solana makes a lot of sense. And sure, like, this is why, like, I get excited because this is what, a 50x, and you don't get that opportunity now in this time
You
of
won't
cycle.
get it in a bull market. You
No.
can't get you won't really get a 50x unless you're lucky or you've got insider. I don't think you're going to ride a clean 50x like we were 2 years ago. Just it's because the market's
Well,
falling. It's
it's been a
tumbling
bull
down.
market. We've been in a bull market for 2+ years, right? Like,
Unfortunately, the music does stop, and you know what I'm really excited about for all the people that are like, oh no, the bear. First of all, the bear market's not that bad. I found it really good, and like I've said the story before, I made more money in my first bear market than I did in my first bull because I did the bull then the bear. That was my order, right? So I got better.
you didn't
So
learn.
there's lots of money to be made. It's just, is it less exciting? Yeah, in a way, it's less noisy, and I'm really interested to see how when the tide goes out, who's left, who's still building, and honestly, the I think the opportunities are a lot clearer in a bear market. And you and I executed the bear market with such surgical precision, which is why I'm a little bit frustrated how I executed probably the back end of the bull. My execution there wasn't great, but it was a really tough trading time. And you don't beat yourself up about it. You look at what you did wrong. You make a plan for next time. And the plan for next time, man, is probably take profits more aggressively. And try and lessen my greed. And I think that will come.
Yeah, and like, I think it's like everyone always says this, and we do too, but we talk through like how to actually know when to take profits. Like, everyone's like, oh, you should just take profits when it's euphoric or when things are at all-time highs and stuff. It's like,
Easier said than done, eh?
but yeah, look, a great trade. I would argue 80% of trading or investing is psychology / emotions, and 20% is execution or entries or exit. It is more about how you handle your emotions and the psychology of it than anything else. So if you can battle that, if you can find some people who have done what you are trying to do in the past, or if you just look at it and go, well, hold on a minute, like, is it really worth me chasing this extra 5x, this extra 10x, this extra 2x, this extra 10%, this extra 5%,
That's what
when I'm
haunts me.
already up tens of thousands, millions of dollars, whatever the hell it is? If you're someone that's trading with $100, if you're up a couple $100, like, you probably should at least take your initials out or take your initials plus some profit out, so you're walking away profitable no matter what happens, right? So these are the sorts of things that we will help guide you with as the cycles continue to occur in future years. And I very much see Bitcoin going to 60K region for sure. Do we get to that 40K region? I would argue yes, depending on, again, 2027 looks incredibly macro bearish. Like, there's a lot of happening. It looks like 2026 is actually really starting to slow down too. Holy shit, we're at 2. I didn't even know this. We're at 2.87, dude. Okay. It's as simple as this. Like, I spoke about this literally on stream yesterday. I said, as soon as you break a support line and you cannot get back above that support line, it is over. The trend is no longer bullish. The trend is now macro bearish. So we have this month, and I would say probably January and February, if we can't close back above this support level, it does not look good. Now, I know Trader Main uses wicks, for example. So technically, you could say we are wicking, and we are currently at the wick. I would argue I would rather use candle bodies as a stronger play. You also get that extra touch just there as well. And we actually do have a wick already on this monthly candle, which would confirm that we actually have bearish bias already, that we went up here and we actually have done from here already. So that would, like, again, we still have time. Like, if February or January we can deviate down here but get back up and reclaim it, then yeah, sure. I would say the trend is still your friend. But the trend does not look good here unless we wick like this. Where we come in, we test it, and then we go crazy. All right. It does not look good here, Craig. It does not look good. And I really hope that people appreciate our realistic analysis. Like, I said this too a couple of days ago.
Right.
Like, the amount of people that like join GTG or jump on a call with me or are like, Greeny, like, I want to make $1 million right now, like in crypto in the next few months, or Greeny, I want to 2x my money in the next couple of months. And I could be a perfect salesman. I could be
Let's get you
filling their
there.
bags full of hopium and
Yeah.
say, yeah, bro, hey, join me and you're going to fucking make money. All right. But I don't. I tell them the fucking realistic analysis because I think that matters more for longevity and that matters more as a brand. And I think that matters more for education because I hope that those people, and I hope that you guys who watch this show appreciate the realistic price-based analysis that we give you every single day on the show. We don't bullshit you. We actually tell you how it is. And I think we need more people like that.
We do. And yeah, there's two ways you can go about the show, or people that do a show like this, is you can sort of provide that you can be the hopium dealer and you actually will get more followers and you get more action.
Probably earn more money.
You'll probably earn more money. You get more brand deals too. But you're going to hurt people over time. And I think you and I are trying to build a brand for the long term. And I don't think you can build a brand for the long term by being a hype guy. I think there's a place for hype guys, but they definitely, even though we're not financial advice, hype guys probably aren't the guys to follow as far as a long-term approach. A short-term approach, a hype guy can certainly find a hot ticket item. Don't get me wrong, there's plenty of guys that will hit a good ticket once. I've seen plenty in the bull market. There's been plenty of people that hit amazing amounts of money on one trade, but then lost it all thinking they were gurus and they knew. All of a sudden, NFT traders became meme coin traders who then thought they became Bitcoin traders in some way or form. And not that they got into technical analysis, but it did make me laugh when they sort of jumped ship. And now they're into stocks, which is also quite funny.
Well, yeah, they're getting into stocks or they're getting into perps and they're absolutely rinsing their portfolios. It's hilarious because they don't actually have skill. They got lucky on a random meme coin that they got into early and it went up.
They hit big on Whiff or Popcat or Mog. And the thing is, you look back at those coins, that was fucking luck, man.
It was so luck.
Let's be honest. Like anything I hit on a meme coin is just about luck. Yes, there's narrative.
There's trading. Yeah, there is trading. There's a reason I haven't traded meme coins. I actually quote tweeted a guy to say I haven't been trading meme coins all year. Is because I haven't had a edge or probability with my trading anymore. So of course I'm going to step away. That's a no-brainer. If you're someone that's here to make money trading, well, you need to identify, okay, when should I put my foot down and be trading 24 hours a day in that market? Or when should I take my foot away and not even look at that market for months and months and months until I do see sort of better opportunities or better volume or better liquidity or better trading setups that are actually coming to fruition because volume's good and people are trusting it. Sentiment's high. People are actually being risk on right now. There's so much that goes into my mind every single day about why I do things and why I don't do things. And I think a lot of people could learn from that as well.
I saw an interview. I didn't watch the interview, but I saw just a post about, was it Cupsy talking? No, it wasn't Cupsy.
I quote tweeted.
It was you, was it? Cupsy talking about a lot of people are deploying now instead of trading.
Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, I did see that. I didn't quote tweet that one.
It's interesting. That was such an obvious move.
Oh, you know what? I
got to deving, and you almost can't lose, man.
Well, you can't lose, right? Because unless no one buys your thing, and then you're rinsing it over and over and over again, and no one's you're not getting your liquidity out. But if you had like a few copy wallet / snipers following your wallet, dude, being a dev is a no-brainer. You could literally like throughout 24 and even 2025, you could probably walk away with a couple sol. Maybe one sol every single token that you launch. It was great. I actually I never thought about it because I was like, no, I make my money trading. Like, I don't give a shit about that. But it's crazy how, he said Cooker, who runs like an alpha group and stuff with 100K followers, like a good trader, is now doing this and farming that. The majority of you stupid coals on the timeline who are still saying that they're making money in meme coins literally have their wallet public. And it is exit liquidity that they are using from other people copy buying their wallets. And then that's the first way they make money. The second way they make money is their affiliates because they're farming this false narrative that I'm making money so you can make money too. It's fucking bullshit. They are not doing that, but they're getting the referral fees from all these affiliates. It's crazy. It's just it's a farming world. And the quote that I did yesterday is basically here. It's like Cupsy explains how launchpads and trading terminals have extracted billions and are killing the market. All this money has gone into a black hole. Pump Fund, Photon, Believe combined. You could add BullX. You could add so many different ones of these. They've made billions of dollars and zero of it was reinvested. dude, is this guy fucking serious? He's taking 35 million out of your pocket.
Yeah, it was pretty funny when I read that. Yeah. I mean, they're all extracting, aren't they? Yeah, that was a funny comment.
What an idiot. What a laugh. I mean, he can do whatever the fuck he wants. He's a multi-millionaire. Sick. But you're a loser, bro. You're a fucking loser.
That's smart, though. It's the classic talk about what you're doing, but point fingers at other people.
Yes.
For doing what you're doing. So I've seen people do that for decades. So I'm quite over what that looks like when someone does it. And that's what he's doing there. So he's just like, look over there, look over there, look over there.
Yeah, avoid what we're doing.
Because it's kind of fucked his probably fucked his P&L a bit now.
Well, he's not. Yeah, he's nowhere near trading as much anymore because there's not enough opportunities and no one has any liquidity left because they've all given it to him.
Yeah, he's got all of it. So yeah, if he's walked away 35 mils, that's job done. What a great bull run for him. Fuck.
Yeah.
Certainly smashed me. Boots. Look at Union Arve, lads. Next year is for DeFi and Rev and buybacks.
I mean, yes, but like you need more than that. Like again. Like Uni's gone nowhere this cycle. This is a bottom. I mean, if it loses probably 3.4, that's not good. But at least it's held a range. A lot of other things have been lower lows over time and just kept going down. I agree that DeFi will continue to be a big industry. And how do you get exposure to that? That's the difficult question. It goes back to the same question as what and I think meme coins really allowed us to understand this is you don't necessarily need to have utility for a token to go up. So these tokens that do have utility, why do I necessarily need to even hold them if there's better speculative opportunities elsewhere, right? So this is the age-old question is if you want exposure to DeFi, how do you actually get that? Do you buy Link? Do you buy Uni? Do you buy Aave? Do you buy Ethereum? Well, not really because they all do different things. But what does their underlying token even what is the benefit for me buying this? I mean, and this is why I always say it's a great conversation to bring up, Boot. I do agree with you. I like where DeFi's heading. I think there's going to be good opportunities, but it's all about timing. And if you're not timing at the right time, then you're probably going to walk away with an altcoin that's still going down over a multi-year period of time. So if you look at Uni versus BTC USDT as well, this chart will explain the story exactly how you like to see it, right? So even though the USDT chart is holding a range, okay, it's clear that it's holding this range unless it breaks below or it breaks above eventually, okay? But look at the chart of BTC versus Uni, okay? What is it doing? It's making new lower lows. So this means that literally since June 2021, it's been better to hold Bitcoin in that period of time. And I would hazard a guess that 99% of tokens out there have a similar chart to this, probably look even worse than this. And again, I actually wrote this too last time. Man, I put out some tweets. I haven't been tweeting much recently, but I decided to put some tweets out last time. But I literally, my first point last night in this tweet was 10 important lessons I learned this year. All roads eventually lead back to Bitcoin. I don't think you can argue with that now.
Yeah.
When you look at altcoin charts, meme coin charts, or any asset compared to Bitcoin over time. Craig, thoughts?
Yeah, I think the same too, and I think it's probably been that for a while. And like you said, checking the charts, probably 99% show you that you should have held Bitcoin. There were very few that sort of bucked that trend. Solana was one of them. Ethereum from a brief moment in time. So brief though, so brief you almost couldn't get the trade. But Solana was one of the ones that did well.
Yeah, I traded this and I took profits. I think it was the end of last year, start of this year. I was like, yeah, I'm out here. When it started to break this support line here, I was like, yeah, I'm gone. But unless you are actively trading anything in this current market or even this cycle, and probably in the cycles to come, unless you take profit, unless you're getting in at a reasonable entry and taking profits either during chop sideways or when it goes crazy up here, then you're going to be walking away unprofitable over time, probably compared to Bitcoin, right? So even Solana, I agree with you, it was a great time here from mid 23 through to the end of 2024, start of 25. It was a great time to hold Solana because it outperformed Bitcoin by about a 4 or 5x. Yeah, about a 3x on average, right? But over that period of time, it's now been bleeding, and you should have been taking profits either into stables or into BTC because it's now down 40% from that moment. And even something like this, which dominated for a year and a half, 2 years, still lower high from where it was in 2021. So it's crazy. Like, I mean, let's look at Aave.
Ave looks all right. I just had a quick peek.
So Aave versus BTC.
Oh, no, I haven't. Sorry, I didn't look first BTC.
No, we'll look at that one too.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is Aave versus BTC. Actually doesn't look too bad. So I would argue, Boot, this one looks better from a
I
chart
thought so
perspective.
too. Ave got my attention. I just had a quick peek and I was like, okay, Boot, that looks okay.
Like you probably say that's probably the key level there. You have a deviation below, distribution below. Nice wicks there. So yeah, that's probably the wick here. Yeah.
Is it the time, Greeny, to be buying these though?
Probably not. Probably not.
Because I feel like it's probably the time to be making a wish or Christmas list, but possibly not buying unless you're optimistic about a mini altcoin run in 26 Q1 Q2 maybe. But I just want Bitcoin to dump so I can go shopping now because I don't know, man. Would I buy this now? I guess you could DCA. And just.
I would rather protect capital and I would rather buy strength. So this is just, I'm coming into my 10th year of crypto. It's just a lesson that I've learned that it's like you're not knife catching here. And I would rather see Aave do something like this. And I trade this breakout here with a tight stop loss here. And I'm targeting higher. I would rather do that than try and knife catch something like here, where it is coming into a golden pocket, which is not a bad level. But based on where we are in the cycle, this could easily go down here before we do see that next move up. Maybe not zero, but like come down here and trade back here before we see it pump in 27, right? So I think, you need, guys, follow my tweets. I wrote about this yesterday or the day before too. I said, if you're looking for altcoins or meme coins, you have time. And I think the beautiful thing, like again with Pengu as well, I mean, I read today there's a shit ton of unlocks. So I would not be holding Pengu, and I haven't held Pengu for a long time.
Yeah, I got sodomized on that a bit.
Basically, there's a shit ton of unlocks happening. So of course this is going to go lower. But the big lesson here is if we do, like, you have time here. If it shows me strength and has a rounding bottom or puts in double bottom or puts in a higher low, something like this, you have time until February 26th before you even need to worry about trying to capture wherever the bottom comes in, right? So I think this is skills. Again, watch our show. We'll talk through this every single day.
Yeah, that's the benefit of tuning in with us live every day is we'll run you guys through, the trade setups we're looking at. And when we're actually buying and selling, rather than someone just say, I don't know, man, buy now and everyone rushes in, but the entry's shite. And the other thing we do on here, which I'm really proud of, is we actually show you guys our process that we do when buying. So it's not even, you don't even have to tune in. Look, we'd love you to tune in, but hopefully we give you the skills whereby you're not relying on a call from us, if that makes sense, Green.
Well, yeah, it's just more about, again, we like, sure, GTG, we have certain calls in there and whatnot, but the goal of GTG, the goal of this brand, GC Crypto, and what we all do is to educate you. Like, my goal is not for you to be part of our community for life, right? I mean, you can if you want, like, that's fine. But it's like the amount of people who have come into GTG with zero knowledge, with a low portfolio, with no idea, they don't know how to read a chart. Some of those people are now worth millions. Some of those people are some of the biggest calls on the timeline. They don't talk about it because they don't think of it. I know that they came into GTG with nothing, and they are who they are today because they were part of our community. They were part of it. And I'm not just saying it's me either. Like it's all of us in there. We all help each other. We're all supportive and we're all trying to learn. Like the amount of people in there that I learn from every single day is crazy. Like it's just, it's such a good community to be a part of. And then we obviously bring that to this show and we talk through it at a easier beginner level because there's literally no one doing this every single day. It's such a shame that we're heading into a bear market, Craig, because viewership is obviously going to go down. Engagement's going to go down. It's going to be hard for us to really magnify our growth in that capacity. But like these are the people that you should be following. It's people that are giving you real analysis that is based on what price action is doing. And they're aware that price can go up and price can go down. And I think that's a big, big, big difference between a lot of bullshit artists on the timeline and people who actually know what they're doing. All
I know is I'm going to have my affiliate code ready for the next bull market, man. Because fuck, I missed out on money there with affiliate codes. Fuck.
Oh, dude, some of those top meme coin influencers would be making 6 figures a week. It's like the same. It's the same with like OG influences from like 2017 through to 21 with like Bybit referrals and stuff.
That's
Like
right.
Carl
That's right.
Moon, I think he makes like eight figures a year or something from his affiliate on Bybit. Like,
Shit, that's phenomenal, eh?
imagine making
10
10
mil
mil a
plus.
year. Imagine making 10 mil a year, bro. Oh man.
And that's why people like that don't actually have to
Do anything anymore.
they don't have to trade.
No. And then
Why
they
would
get
you?
brand
10
deals
million,
and
yeah.
stuff as well on top of it. It's such a joke, man.
It's a cheat code, right? But hopefully we get to that level one day. Fuck, 10 mil a year passive, nice. So yeah, I have my affiliate codes ready to ram down everyone's throat.
Guys, don't forget to use Greenie's one before you obviously click.
Yeah, obviously, yes, that's right. That's the order of things. But no, look, bear market, bull market, there's money to be made. I'm excited, dude. I'm like you.
Same. I look forward to a bear market
because it's kind of like we were waiting to see if the top was in, and unfortunately, it looks like it is. Or it has been in. It's. I don't want to use the word it's over, but yeah, bull market looks like it's rolling over now.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, but then you just got to step away, recalibrate, and go right. Where's opportunity? What do I need to do? It's not like the opportunity stops. You just got to change your mindset. And patience is required now. Which that's the thing about coming out of bull market. That's probably the hardest part. Is in a bull market you're trading every day, and now I'm probably going to trade once a week or something like that.
Depends. And I will add your point, and I know you want to try and build your knowledge around perps and skills around there too. But I've actually found rejoice that I can now go spend time trading the 1 hour, the 15-minute, and the 4-hour charts because I haven't been able to do that since 2023 because there's been too many other opportunities. The business has been really busy, so I've had to do a lot of business stuff. I've been trying to unfortunately for me to trade, I would have had to trade on high time frames. So that's weekly charts, daily charts, 3-day charts. Now I can actually go in and trade with Cappy and Sexy. I had them on the show last week. I can go and trade with those guys on like the 5-minute candles, on the 15-minute candles, and start really executing on low time frames because when the high time frames turn around again, holy shit, we're gonna make some money. Like that's the goal. It's like bearish times or fearful times are fantastic because they are the best times for you to learn, to improve your skills, and to get ready for when the best bullish like volume returns, all this sort of stuff. Sentiment is good. Don't get me wrong. I think we could probably see a lower high. I think like wherever it comes in, okay, I think we do see a lower high. Do we go lower first? I don't know. The market's weird at the moment. Or do we go higher first and hit 100K where there's the 21 EMA, there's FEGs up here. It's the range that we lost earlier in the year. It's a 0.5 from the 74K high low to the current all-time high. A lot of confluence around 98 to 100K. Probably my medium-term target if we can hold this area here, the 786 here at 85, the current lows at 80. You don't want to. I mean, if we lose these lows, that's not good. I think that is pretty bearish. That we definitely hit 74, and I would argue that like we could drip all the way down way low. Not 40, but we could drip all the way into this previous order block over here at like say 68. Like I could easily see us have that, and that's why this. Sure, the title might be a bit clickbait of this stream today, but it's actually real. If we can't hold this sort of region, then it doesn't look good. I mean, like. High time frame analysis, like this is the EMA I'm talking about. It's the 21 EMA. Wait, why is it highlighted the fib? It's the 21 EMA. Okay, it's literally coming in here. This is the resistance that you probably want to try and break above if there's any chance. And obviously 100K psychological as well. We didn't even discuss that. There's just a lot of confluence coming in here. Is if we can break out here and challenge this by the end of December, then yeah, like this is a level that will make or break what happens in 26, in my opinion.
Yeah. No, I agree. And that 74 zone is probably a pretty big buy zone for me.
Yeah.
I'm eyeing that up. It could hurt me a little bit doing it. Obviously, I could go 74, could drop to fucking 42.
Yeah.
But I don't think we're going to get a move from 74 to 42 in a day or two.
No, I think that could be end of 26, potentially 27. Yeah.
So I don't think we're going to see. Look, we could see hard knives down, but I kind of feel like we've kind of worn them, to be honest. We've had some pretty big breakdowns. Look, Bitcoin just looks weak as fuck, man. So for me personally, I don't trust it at the moment. And it's probably quite weird for people to hear me say that, but I'm not feeling it at the moment. Like I don't feel like I'm on top of it. It's hard to put this into words. I know the levels that I'm waiting for, And I guess all I'm trying to say is it looks weak and it's not bouncing and it keeps breaking. It's not doing it. It's not doing it in a way that makes me nervous. It's just not showing any strength for the upside. Maybe it's time though. Is it time? Like I just looked at fear and greed. We're in extreme fear, and we have been for ages. Last week was fear, but last month extreme fear. Yesterday extreme fear. Now extreme fear. I'm waiting for this bounce. Like where the fuck? I thought we might have been on for the bounce a couple of times here. But obviously more patience is required. But I think we're going to get a resolution to this move soon.
Well, yeah, we've been in this
like it's got to be soon. Yeah. So that's the good news, guys, is we get to rip the Band-Aid off pretty soon. I feel like I've been saying this since 116,000 though, man. Like I've been saying that we've broken down for so long now that I'm like, it's good. We got to go up soon. Will we? I don't know. If Bitcoin bounces to 100K, Green, are you exiting hard there?
I don't even have that much spot to exit, Greg. Okay. I'm so stable. It's not even funny. Yeah. I sold my Moonbirds. I actually bought 3 Moonbirds. Oh, guys, I haven't even looked at this too.
Look at these people jumping in with their names, Greeny.
I said Yeet usernames. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Did you? I didn't see it. I was like,
yeah, we'll do the Yeet giveaway soon. I wanted to talk about that too. Like I obviously have the one Moonbird. I decided to sell that like a couple weeks ago. I then was like, hold on, he's like, Spencer's going to talk at Breakpoint. Is the announcement like of TG locked in, priced in or not? Maybe not. So I bought 3 between 1.3 and 1.41 or something. So I was like, yeah, they ran up to 1.7. I should have sold then. But my worry was that Ethereum is showing so much weakness itself. Yeah. Majors can't even hold up here. And arguably the NFTs are a leverage play on Ethereum. So I was like, okay, well, I'm losing money here. They're actually down below $4,000. So they're still up technically from where I would have bought in Ethereum, but I would be down actually about $300, $400, $500 per asset based on where Ethereum is in USDT. So I was like, you know what? I can't hold 3 Moonbirds and a Pudgy Penguin. I decided to sell my Moonbirds. TG has come all the way back down from 1.65, 1.7, all the way back down to basically pre-TG announcement because there is no date confirmed. So I still think there's going to be good opportunity for you to get advantage of this potentially in Q1 next year if you can really time potentially the dip before it's actually announced when TG comes. But even then, it's going to, like, we were talking about this in chat a few days ago too. It's like, it's a sell the news event, in my opinion. Yeah. You probably don't really want to be holding a token if the market's still where it is today. It's circumstantial, right? Like if Bitcoin and stuff are above 100K and Ethereum is back towards 4K, no, it's a different story. Then you probably might want to hold into TGE. Otherwise, these are going to do what exactly Doodles and Anime Token and Dude Token did, and Nizuki, like just be absolutely worth nothing. And the token itself is going to go down 70, 40, 80% or something like straight out the gate. So it's a difficult one for me. And I decided, look, I'm going to hold my Pudgy Penguin. I've kind of just sat here now. I'm like, okay, I'm down about 7,500 US. I'm just going to hold this long term. I still believe in what they can achieve. Hopefully Abstract does well in 2026. I don't think TG is coming anytime soon, personally, based on what they're shipping and the pace of it all and the smaller team and like, why would they raise now? Why would they launch a token now? Luke is smarter than that. So, yeah, for me, I think Abstract's a while away. So I'm happy to kind of hold my Pudgy Penguin as basically one of the only assets that I currently hold outside of a bit of Rect. I hold a little bit of Rect and I hold a little bit of Bitcoin. Everything else I do not own at all.
Yeah, probably not a bad way to be. I mean, in a perfect world, I'd probably hold next to nothing now. Mm-hmm. If I was to redo this last bit of the bull run again, yeah, I would have offloaded fucking everything. Mm-hmm. And being like you, stabled up with very little in my bags, NFTs, memes, you name it. Even Bitcoin, I'd prefer to probably have none right now and just be fully stabled. But yeah, I'm ready to buy. Hopefully Bitcoin just fucking, you know what, give me a lower high to 100. I think I'm going to exit hard then, 100 to 107. Obviously everyone is there, so we probably only see 98. Something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if we failed 100. And then lick my wounds and wait for the bear, which I'm hoping we see about. So it's not all bad, right? It's maybe sell at 48, sell at 98 in a dream scenario, and then rebuy 40, 50, 60.
Yeah, you just want to make sure you can obviously time it. Like that's the secret sauce. It's
Yeah. The good news is on higher time frames, though, it's actually timing's so much easier. I find.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. I think there's some good gains to be had, but I think I mean finally we can buy. Well, finally I can start to buy quite aggressively if we break down to those numbers, and I haven't been able to for a while. I've just been DCAing smaller bits, but
Yeah.
I am quite keen to. I want to have quite a lot of Bitcoin for the next bull run. I want to have quite a lot. I love to have 10. 10's my goal. I don't know if I'll be able to get to 10.
10 Bitcoin.
Yeah, I'd like to.
Holy shit, you're loaded, bro.
No, I've just got to work really hard. So if you guys can please donate generously to the show, that'd be fantastic.
I always think it's so funny because like I think in US, but then I go, hold on, in Aussie dollars,
it's a lot of Bitcoin.
It's way more. It's like a mil, like nearly different.
Yeah. I need $1 million worth. I haven't got a lot now, but I got a bit. But look, if I swing trade it correctly, I think I can end up. I think what I'll end up with hopefully is about 10 Bitcoin next bull market. That's my goal. I'm trying to compete with Tyler Durden. He reckons 100 you need. I wouldn't mind getting to 100, but that's going to take me a few years.
100 Bitcoin, holy bro!
Imagine having 100.
I mean, Tyler's probably nearly up there. When he needs to come on the show.
He does. I'm trying to get him. I'm trying to get him.
All right.
He is open to it. In the next sort of month or two.
Yeah,
so I think it'll be into the new year we'll get him. I've spoken to him semi recently.
Yeah. Guys, if you're new here, drop a follow, drop a sub to support the channel. We very much do appreciate it. All right, Craig, I'm going to open my OpenSea Wave 3 chest live on the show.
Oh, here we go.
So let's see how we go, chat. I saw Crypto Gorilla. I think he had level 9 and he got $130 and some random NFT. So I'm not expecting too much, chat, but it's free. It's free cash back here.
Crypto punk.
I earned a Meteor's chest here too. Give me a punk.
Imagine you get a punk, bro.
Live on stream, please, 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 please.
Do it for the engagement, OpenSea. You should be tracking our wallets and fudging this.
Please, everyone pray for me in the chat. Please, please.
Reach out, Adam.
Please, please, please.
Let's go.
Please, 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 please. All right, here we go.
Give him a crypto dick butt.
You know what? They're actually worth like.
I know they're not bad.
I would take that. I would take that. All right, here we go. I'm expecting USDC. Oh, we got 3. All right, so the first one's obviously the level. Yeah, so I got tier 7. So that means I was 2 below Gorilla. So I'm expecting $115.
Okay.
All right, which one? I'm going to open the third one because that's usually an NFT.
Punk.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, V-Friends Series 2. They're actually been pumping recently.
They V-Friends. God.
Okay, we'll take that. How much is that worth? 0.063 ETH. Okay, we take that. You know what? That's actually not a bad pull.
It's a few hundred, isn't it?
Well, like out of everything, V-Friends have actually been doing all right because Gary's been on a bit of a hunt, like a bit of a.
Yeah, he's back a bit.
That's actually pretty good. So, guys, no punk, but I mean, I'll take a V-Friends. I will take a V-Friends series too.
Could be good engagement if you post that.
How much cash? 115, I reckon. 115.
I reckon. Actually, hang on. 107.
Here we go. 44.
Clip that. Fuck's sake. Yeah. Brilliant. Just like the bull market couldn't
slap me in
less than half of what we thought. Brilliant.
Oh my lordy lord. What chain is this on? Oh, dude. At least it's on base. Holy. Base. I don't even think I have any ETH on base. Can I claim this?
Can we just rewind it and just undo base and all?
Oh my god, it worked. It worked. Okay, thank goodness. And then thanks for the V-Friends. At least hey Craig, at least I got shit on base and Ethereum this time. Holy crap. The last 2 waves, I got optimism. I got what was it? Flow. I got absolutely Flow. I got shafted, mate. I got shafted.
Whatever happened to Flow, man? That was like the hot ticket in last bull run because what was on NBA Top Shots? Was that on Flow?
Oh, I didn't trade them, so I don't know.
Yeah, something pumped Flow and then it fucking ate shit.
Oh, new PFP, guys?
Yeah, a Wolverine. Oh man. Dude,
this is actually, I don't mind this.
Hey, it's rare.
It's kind of rare.
Fuck yeah. Okay. Well, I'd be posting that, getting a bit of engagement from Gary V.
You know what? This thing is actually like the most value it ever has accrued is like currently right now. That's pretty good for an NFT. I mean, maybe this guy minted and then sold it like way later. So maybe these did trend. I don't know. Let's have a look at the collection.
That's so funny.
But there's 50,000 of these things.
Is there?
Yeah.
Shit, he's good. He's
Yeah,
been on.
like, hey, look at this. I mean, there's not. This is a good NFT chart. I think I've
Yeah.
done all right. Yeah,
Could be a
see,
breakout soon.
next said he got a flow NFT, bro. That sucks. Yeah, I had that wave too. You have to bridge money over. You have to like, oh, dude, it's a pain. It's a pain, mate. You know what? I might even hold this. NFT. Do I get any benefits, guys, for getting a V Friends Series 2 or not?
I think you get a sit down with Gary V.
I mean, I followed him on Instagram the other day. He's actually a good follow.
Is he still pumping out lots of content?
Yeah, he's pumping out lots of content. I mean, that's pretty good. How much is that worth? How much is this worth? How much is that? 186 plus the 44, so like 215, 220 bucks. That's actually pretty good. Do I wheat it? Do I just wheat the shit out of this?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Top offer. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, we'll take that. We take those.
We'll take that. Head to rewards.
I mean, I could have honestly got a worse NFT, so I'm actually pretty happy with that. I got some pretty horrible ones last season. So
hey, should we screen share me opening my one, Greeny?
Yeah, go on. Yeah, share yours.
This is gonna be a crack up, dude.
Let's do it. How much? What tier did you get to?
Oh, is it showing now?
Hold on, let me. There we go.
Look at it.
You're in wood, mate. Oh.
I didn't even trade. I don't think I even traded. This will
Craig's at wood.
This will be a badge, won't it?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, you probably just get a badge. You got the badge.
Here we go. Yes.
No cash for you, mate.
I knew it. Oh well, thanks, guys. That was great.
No cash for you.
No. And that port used to look a lot better than $4,000 once. Fuck.
You know what? I was actually pretty happy with that reward. Now I get to start my new chest, Craig. So I'll take yours off the screen, put mine back on.
Yeah.
I actually get to start my new chest up the top here. So let's see how we go. So I wonder where I start. So I think I started pretty good last season. Like it was like 5th. Wait, do Bubbles not have any offers? Hectic. I think I started like the 5th or the 6th one. So here we go. Wait. No, didn't I just open this? I already opened my chest. Wait, what am I starting on? Yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, dope. So I'm on Cobalt. Yeah. So I think I started around this last hit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So I'm starting like basically where I was already. So I mean that's pretty good. Look, it's a shame. I don't think I will really be trading too many NFTs this season. Except for maybe Moonbirds and Q1. But when does Wave 4 even end? Wave 4 ends in a month. Yeah, so you know what? I might be actually buying. I sold it straight back to OpenSea. There it is.
Did ya?
Straight back to OpenSea. Look at the amount of people that are just weething back into them. Oh, dude, that Rengar. Hectic. Other side, Coda. Be friends, Lil Pudgy. Grey boys, holy. Excuse me. Oh yeah, so they were smart this time, Craig. They only bought USDC on base, so that was friendly of them.
That was nice.
All right, guys. Okay, so we'll do the giveaway for Yeet now.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Baff headed back to work. Talk to you later. Y'all, good to see you, Baff. Good to see you here. Good to see you here. GTG member Baff is. All right, guys. We'll do $50 for the giveaway today. Good luck to everybody. Here we go.
Let's go.
Andrew looking likely. Andrew, $50 goes to Andrew. Congratulations. W's in the chat for Andrew today, guys. As always, we're giving away $50 every single day to a Yeet member who is watching our show live and who is obviously on our platform. Guys, sign up down below and trade some volume, and that will allow you to enter our giveaways for daily cash opportunities. As well as, wait, that's 2 wins for Andrew in the week. Congratulations, Andrew. Andrew's on 100 this week. Let's go. GG Martin also said he didn't get paid out last week. So, Craig, we might need to chase that up. GG Martin last week as well.
Gianna, what's up? Welcome back.
Anyways, W's in the chat for Andrew. Congrats. Craig, have a lovely Thursday, and we'll be back live again tomorrow, guys. Appreciate you all tuning in.
Yeah, dude. Thank you, Greeny. Nice to be back. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I know it's probably a hard time to tune in when things are going down, but it's probably the best time to tune in and improve your skills. And now's when you actually start to plant the seeds to make some money in the bull. So I'd suggest sticking around. and learning, improving your skills, and being patient, and have a laugh with us every day. That's what we're here for. Hopefully we educate, and hopefully we make you laugh a little bit, even when things are pretty down. So thanks for covering yesterday, Greenie, and thanks for having me back today, everyone. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the timeline. Shout out to OKX, Yeet as well, and let's give away some more money tomorrow.
See you guys tomorrow. Peace.